Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can change back or revert back to official stock ROM from a custom ROM or any other modded ROM on your OnePlus smartphone. So currently I'm using a OnePlus 13S Indian variant, but this process can apply on any of the other OnePlus series, like all of the other OnePlus 13 series and the newer OnePlus 15 series as well. The only thing that we have to make sure is that we have to be careful on the ARB. So if your custom ROM was based on the latest ARB, you cannot flash a stock ROM that is older than that ARB. So I would always recommend that you flash the latest stock ROM. Now, in order to do this, of course, there are a couple of things enabled. The first is that you have to enable developer options and enable USB debugging. To do that, just open up settings on your custom ROM or whatever ROM that you're using. And let's just go over to About Phone and multiple tap on build number to enable developer options. In my case, I've already enabled it. So of course, I'll go to System and I'll scroll down to Developer Options. And I'll scroll down until I find this option called USB debugging and make sure to enable this option. Once I've enabled this option, what we want to do is we want to simply connect a Type-C cable to our OnePlus phone, and other end we want to connect to our laptop. So I'll just leave it just like that, and the other end I'll just connect to my laptop. So now let's just move on to our laptop screen in this case. So once we're on laptop, the first thing we need to do is we need to download the official stock ROM file. To do this, there is a popular website called roms.danielspringer.at. So I will make sure to leave this link in the description box. Here you will get all the official directly from OnePlus stock ROM mirrors. Now, once you're here, just search for your device. In my case, it is a OnePlus 13S device. So of course, I'll just go ahead and select OnePlus 13S. Now from OnePlus 13S, you want to ignore the custom ROM unless you want to flash custom ROM, but we will go to Super Flasher, which is the most easiest way to flash a stock ROM file. So just go to Super Flasher. You'll most likely find the latest version. So always make sure to use the latest version. You'll also see which version of ARB that it carries and make sure to download that zip file. Now, along with that particular zip file, once you extract it, you will get this stock ROM file. You will need to set up ADB drivers. So if you haven't done so, I'll make sure to drop this direct link as well. Just double click the ADB drivers and make sure to install the ADB drivers. And you also want to install platform tools to check if our ADB devices is connected. So now in this case, what we will do is making sure that our OnePlus smartphone is connected to our PC. We will just double click the platform tools folder. And from here, we will simply open up CMD. So we will just type in CMD. Now, under it, what we will do is we'll simply type in the command ADB devices just to ensure if our devices is connected properly. So let me just type that in and hit the enter button. And when you do this, it might ask you for a prompt on your phone. Just make sure to allow the USB debugging. So if you ignore this, just disconnect and try again and hit on allow. And when you hit the allow button, same do so on your PC as well. After you've done that, you will see your devices attached. So it will show you a list of serial number over here. If you don't see this, then what happens is your ADB drivers are not installed properly. So make sure to recheck once again and make sure that you have installed all the drivers. Now, after we've basically made sure our ADB devices is connected very properly, make sure you have a good transfer cable that is capable of transferring at high speeds. So now what we will do is we will type in ADB reboot bootloader. So what this will do is this will take us to our fastboot mode. So we will go to ADB reboot bootloader and just hit enter. That will restart our OnePlus smartphone and it will take us to the fastboot screen. So be patient and wait until it reboots to fastboot. So you can see we are on fastboot mode, but to make sure we are properly connected, again making sure our cable is connected, on the same CMD or the command prompt, we will just type in fastboot devices. So we have to verify if our fastboot device is connected. So again, if it shows your serial number, then it is properly connected. If it does not show, then you have to make sure to install the ADB and Fastboot drivers properly. Now we have ensured our Fastboot device is properly connected. So I'll just close this command window and I'll just come back and head back to the ROM file that I downloaded and extract it. When you extract it, just double click to open it and you will find this particular file. Here you'll find a Windows batch file known as Super Flasher. all you have to do is either double click or run this as an administrator. So as long as we have verified all the steps, like we have verified our fastboot is connected, our cable is at a good transfer speed, this will automatically run the command to flash everything. So you don't have to do anything now. You just have to wait until this process is complete and your phone will automatically reboot. Also, this process is going to actually factory erase our data, so you might want to be careful on that as well. So as you can see, our flashing process is complete. Now on our PC also, we didn't get any errors. So I'll just end the recording on my PC. And moving on to our phone, you can see it will directly begin the rebooting process. And you can see it will just directly boot. Just select English from here and just select format data once. And you can just enter this verification code. It will be over here. So I'll just select this verification code like this and just type in format. It will wipe everything, and now it is safe for us to actually remove the cables. It will show the data has been formatted, so tap on OK and just tap on the reboot button over there. So now as you've done that, basically our setup process will now begin, and we can go about setting up our device as usual by logging in online or maybe offline, however you want to see fit. And this was it for today's video on how you can flash the official stock ROM file on your OnePlus device using Super Flasher method, and making sure to avoid the ARB and just flashing the latest files in this case. And by the way, after you flash your stock ROM, let's say that you might want to relock your bootloader or something. I've also made a dedicated tutorial for that, so make sure to check them out as well. And this is a fairly new channel to me. I'm transitioning and trying different things. I'll bring you much more flashing tips and custom ROM tutorials. So just make sure to subscribe and let's see where this is going. And if this video helped you, do leave a thumbs up and also comment down below. Thanks for watching.